GI problem, so I went to the GI doctor. Of course, I Googled on the internet like many Google physicians do. And of course, diagnosed myself even before going to see Dr. Molpus. But I did go see the GI doctor. He did prescribe a medication, but after a week, I did not have any relief. So I had a CT scan of my abdomen. Didn't show any areas of concern, so he did an MRI to include my abdomen and the pelvic area. That did show 2 tumors on each of my ovaries. That could be cancer, so then I was referred to Dr. Molpus and his team. About 30 minutes after I had the MRI was when I was called back to the office. So I was sitting there waiting to be given the results, and I was so nervous, so many thoughts were going through my mind, but I don't think anything really could prepare me. Sorry. My first procedure was the paracentesis, which many of you have experienced that. I had so much fluid built up in the abdomen that they had to do that procedure, and they, just to give you an idea, the fluid that was built up, they drained 2 liters of fluid from my abdomen. So I had my little, what I called my fluid baby that I was carrying around. Then I got my port placed so that I could start receiving chemotherapy, and I received those treatments for about every 3 weeks. The nurses that took care of me, again, were phenomenal. They're truly dedicated and passionate people. I continued to work through my treatments, only taking time off for those times that chemo got the best of me, or after surgery. I had 2 procedures, so I was out for about 3 weeks after each surgery. But I had to keep pushing on. I have 2 children at home, 18-year-old boy James and a 7-year-old boy Montel. I had to show them to never give up.
That's right. That's right.
And through a combination of 2 surgeries and numerous chemo treatments, my last treatment being January 29th, I'm standing here today, cancer-free. So I tried to apply the minimal makeup, so I hope I'm not scaring anyone. It's unfortunate that sometimes a tragedy makes us appreciate life more. I've learned to enjoy the simple things in life and realize that some things really don't matter. I've learned to listen to your body's warning signs, because sometimes those warning signs and time is critical. I've learned that the life God has given me is priceless. And even when things seem hopeless, every minute is worth fighting for. For me and some of you, losing my hair was devastating. Some of us women spend hundreds of dollars at the salon, me included, and on products. So when I got my first wig, I wanted it to be most like me, because I wanted to be myself. But then I kind of found out that playing around with some of the wigs could be kind of fun. So I experimented with different colors, with different styles, with different cuts. It actually turned into a game every time I would go for the chemo treatment or my next doctor's appointment as to which hair I would have on. Everyone would vote. Oh, that's a good one. No, we like that one. Not so much. Not so much. And I can tell you that getting dressed in the mornings and going somewhere, I've cut my time in half. And of course, the notorious Florida humidity doesn't have much effect on me at all. But nothing replaces the feeling and identity of your own hair. My hair has grown back some, but I haven't been able not to wear a wig in public. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a single mom of 2 boys. And how many times do we tell our children to be themselves? That it's okay to be different. That who cares what someone else thinks. But are we really following our own advice? When we tell them that real beauty is on the inside, do we really believe that ourselves? So, every time I've given the Be Yourself speech, and this is for everyone who has lost their hair for treatments and thought, I'll never be beautiful again, who has looked in the mirror staring at a person they no longer recognize. I stand proudly with my sash and my crown, recognizing, oh, and my heels. Because embracing my inner beauty and embracing my outer, because to me, this is what the real Miss America looks like.